You're listening to KCYP 97.7 The City. This is Scarlett Rose, and you're now listening to RGV Rocks. Thank you, Audex, for the amazing intro. I want to remind you guys you're listening to KCYP 97.7 FMLP The City. This is Scarlett Rose, as well as
Rockin' Rudy.
Thank you, Rockin' Rudy. If you guys don't know where you're listening at, KCYP 97.7 FMLP The City is a nonprofit organization that promotes local artists such as myself and is the home of indie music. We are now accepting donations through our website, www.thecity977.com, as well as sponsorships to keep this radio station thriving. For more information on paying donations, sponsorships, or business advertisement, feel free to contact Joe Martinez at 956-789-0702 or by email at martinezjoe@hotmail.com. If you guys want to donate to the city, well, not the city of McAllen, but like the city KCYP, I will be leaving a link in the description below so you guys can donate to that. For the people that don't know who we are or what we do, RGV Rocks is a radio show and now an online podcast dedicated to local talent, events, and all the wonderful people in the RGV, such as you and I. Rudy, do you want to introduce our very special guest for today's show?
I'll be more than happy to. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, this is going to be an exciting show tonight. Why? Because we've got the most awesomest ladies in the house today. As you can see, three very beautiful girls. These ladies are known as the RGV Bandidas, the roller derby team. Big round of applause. Ladies, if you will be so kind as introduce yourself as your professional name.
Professional.
You gotta go first, Sean?
My professional name is Shakira, and my jersey number 05.
BD Smalls, and I'm number 14.
I'm Killer Queen. I'm number 33.
Shakira, and then we got BD Smalls, and then we got Killer Queen. These are just three of the RGV Bandidas out of about how many girls are y'all in total? Do you know, more or less?
Oh, yes. Okay, so we have about 6 and then 20 new girls, so about 38. Yeah.
We'll call it 40. We're gonna round up.
Wow. That is a big group of girls, and a lot of the posts that I've seen you guys doing, you guys are very active. You guys are all over the place. I've seen you guys like at skate parks majority of the times, and a lot of the times it's at night. You guys are just going all over the place, you know, being crazy, doing a lot of great stuff. How have you guys been? Ladies, I have not seen you all since 2019. It's so good to see you guys again with your beautiful smiles. Tell us what you all been doing with yourselves lately.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
So after COVID hit, that's why I haven't seen us since 2019. Derby stopped completely worldwide, so all of us had to find different outlets on how to keep up with our skating. Why? Because we love to skate. So a lot of us went to skate parks, me included. So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of like the skate parks, learning skate tricks. I dislocated my elbow doing that. But that's what I've been doing. And then after I got better with my elbow, I kind of started going back into the skate parks, but I was a little bit more I guess cautious and timid about getting back in, but luckily we started back up with the Bandidas again and going back to practice and all of that, so I've been doing better.
Miss Killer Queen?
I'm not as adventurous. I don't do skate parks. I'm not quite there yet. But I do, I guess, trail skate every now and then. But for me, during pandemic and everything, I took advantage and did a lot of behind the scenes work for the league and getting things organized. So that took up a lot of my time during the quarantine time.
Oh yeah.
So, but you know what? Things got in order and we're good to go forward now.
Miss Shock?
For myself, I've always skated outdoors anyway, so I just kept that up. I don't do skate parks either because again, injuries. I can't afford it. You know, like, I can't afford to be messed up. And but I took up jam skating. Like I get to do that in my house. The inline skating, the speed skating. I got into that too, and longboarding. So I got into like a lot more different wheels now. And yeah, like
I was like, you do it all.
I know.
yeah, that makes sense to your other
If
things.
it had wheels, I've done it.
Yeah.
There you go. I follow you girls on Facebook, and I've noticed Shock, like for yourself, the last time you posted, it was a couple of last month or a month and a half back. You had an accident, and you see what happens when you practice, or practice makes perfect, or you only get better if you fall. I remember something like that. You said if you fall, just get up and stuff. That was very inspiring. I really like that. That really, like, I was with my grandson running around and I fell down, and then I remember what you had said, and my grandson's like, "Come on, Grandpa," and I'm like, "Hold on, buddy, hold on." That is good. Miss Scarlett Rose, I know you're sitting there in the corner all quiet. Say something.
I know. What's it called? Since you guys are now back in the studio, I want to ask you guys, how did your names become to be, especially like with your professional names? Because I know like a lot of new listeners are tuning in like this year. And I just want to like reiterate like who you guys are, what you guys do, but also what inspired your guys' names.
Okay, so my name, actually, Shock gave me my name. We were on a trip to San Antonio. We went to go, it was for a mashup. And we were listening to Queen, and she's like, "Oh, something about Killer Queen." And also, I'm obsessed with the show Broad City, so it kind of became a 2-in-1. So if you've seen it, then you know kind of the references in that one too. So it just worked out that way. But no, actually, Shock gave me my name, and it just kind of went on from there.
Yeah, we
and Miss Killer Queen, what position do you play?
Kind of. I haven't really personally been in an actual game yet. I've always been like kind of behind the scenes and like bench manager and stuff like that. So I guess the goal is to be in a game this year, because when I got back to Derby, it was 2019, and then COVID hit, and well, there went my dreams for games that time.
Okay.
So I'm working back up to it.
All right. So I know that the one in the middle with the awesome little kitty ears right there is Biddy Smalls. Yeah, she was in our studio in 2019. And the last time you were a jammer.
Yes, I'm a blocker, jammer, pivot,
everything.
We're a small team, so we have to do everything.
Oh yeah. All right. And how did the Biddy Smalls come about?
I have.
And don't say because you're tiny. Don't say that, because you're not. You're really tall.
She is small.
She is small.
She's
Well,
not tall.
there's like I know I'm not small at all. I'm 4'11".
Most of them are small.
Well, I mean, her height plays into it. She's very small as it is. So not like very, but like, you know, that kind of plays into it. And it I guess it's a play off of her physical.
There's like two
stance.
Stories to my name. There's the R-rated and the PG-13 rated version.
We're gonna do PG-13 for now.
So we were in the car. It was me, Panda, and Gorgeous. And since I first started Derby, they always called me Small. So for sure that was gonna be in it. They would always just be like, "You're killing me, Smalls," blah blah blah. From Sandlot. Yeah. So that one stuck. And then the Beatty, Gorgeous was like, "Well, you're really little, so Beatty, but if you spell it different, like a beat down, like because you're tough and you still hit girls." So it would, instead of Bitty, it would be like beat up, like BEAT in caps, and then like the little e, and then Smalls. And I was like, I kind of like that, so like I kept that, and then that became my name.
Well, that's cool. And Miss Shock?
For myself, I actually had another name. I guess I was trying to find something that was like musically inspired, and I love Pink Floyd. And
she has a tattoo.
Yeah, so I was trying to get something with that, and I came up with something at the time, but I didn't really like it. I liked it at the time, but then like it was not sticking. No one's gonna call me that. It was Pink Flash. It's not good.
It doesn't suit you though.
So like it was like in the very beginning, like we were not, like no one even knew us, and it was Mactown Rebel Rollers, and then I just started like playing around with with more names, I guess. And that, I mean, I love Shakira too. So I don't even know why I didn't see that one at first. I was putting like Smash, Kira, and like different things. And I just finally found Shock. And I was like, oh, okay.
It definitely
So-
is. It makes sense because when she hits you,
It Yeah.
it's like a shock in your body. And I have personally seen stars after she hits
Oh my
me, and
gosh.
jumping jack so I could like come back to earth. Hell.
I think everybody has a similar experience. I know I do.
We definitely avoid her.
Now, I've seen some of the pictures that you guys post, and then like in the past before the COVID hit and everything like that. You know, some of your clips of y'all, you know, competing and stuff. You guys really, really, really are physical. I mean, very physical. Of course, roller derby, even roller skating, rollerblading, you know, all that stuff is a physical sport. But the contact part, man, you guys are football players on wheels, if you will. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are just too amazingly awesome. You know, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, of course, aches and pains the next day and stuff like that. All the physicality you guys do and everything like that. It's truly amazing how the way you all do that. I mean, I know, do you all normally skate like every day?
Kind of.
Almost, yeah.
I do almost.
Yeah,
Cool.
like a lot.
All right. Miss Scarlet Rose.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Since you guys are a since you guys are a roller derby team, how did you guys get into roller derbying, especially like skating and all that? What was your first thought into probably joining or even starting the RGV Bandidas?
Well,
For myself, I've always skated as a kid. Well, I was an inline skater as a kid, and I still did it middle school and high school. In college, I kind of stopped. And then when I was on Facebook and I got a meeting invite to a new roller derby league. I didn't even know what roller derby was. I hadn't, like, the movie Whip It was out, but I still hadn't seen it. And, but I was looking for a sport. I was actually thinking of joining the football, like, I don't know.
Powder puff.
Yeah, the women's football.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the Powder Puff one, the league.
Yeah, I was looking for a sport other than just going to the gym, and but I didn't really want to because I don't like running, and
Same.
and I didn't, yeah, and then so this just popped up out of nowhere, and it was just a meeting, like it wasn't even formed yet, and that's how I joined, and I haven't left since the MacTown, and then that was there for a few years, and then we merged with the other derby team that was already in place that I didn't even know about either at the time.
I remember back in the day, of course, you all remember Robert Wise,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Wise band. I remember when you guys used to be like a co-ed team, and then all of a sudden you went from co-ed to just females. Is that correct?
That was South Texas Rolleristas.
Yes.
They did a little bit of that, but we weren't even around.
No.
Not-
So that was the team we merged with to create RGV Bandidas. So
But
that
I
was,
Oh, okay.
don't think they were co-ed.
they were,
I would just.
but they
I
had a
think
men's.
just-
They had a men's team. They weren't
Oh.
co-ed, but they had a women's team and a men's team.
Oh, they were separate.
Yeah.
But it wasn't part of the.
Oh, I see. I thought it was. I was about to say, if you guys were mixed together, guys and girls, man, them guys probably knocked you guys out pretty good.
Oh my
But no, I see
gosh.
what you're saying now.
I
Okay.
mean,
So it was two teams, but one was guys and one was the girls.
Well,
I got
we
it.
did mix it, but like just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know men are supposed to be stronger, but when you're on wheels, it's really like about your your technique, or how good you are on the wheels. So like your strength is pointless if you can't stay on your feet. So it's pretty.
Right.
It's pretty fair, like you know. So that's why we play with guys, because it turns out pretty fair, and it's like smaller ones can get by the large guys because they're small. You know, like there's a lot of advantages to every size, big or small.
Yeah.
Right. So I do see that. I see what you're talking about, and I also see that when you guys get together and you guys practice, if you will, or even get ready for your events and stuff, you guys always doing like a lot of community stuff, trying to help out the community, you know, do a lot of great work and everything. And that is still so inspiring, you know, and I see it as a true blessing that you guys are out there helping out people. Your most recent one was you went to go help out this older person, correct?
Mhm.
All right. Can you tell us about that, how that went?
It was, I mean, at first, we just got to the site and they were just delegating the duties and stuff like that. And we had girls on the back side of the house painting, which was with the staircase going down, and then the board, um,
The borders.
yeah, like the borders, and then the actual white part of the home. And you had the people going around that take care of Keep America. I keep saying Keep America
Keep
Beautiful.
Make
but
Helen
it's-
Keep Helen beautiful. There we go.
yeah, they were just kind of like appointing us to do like the job correctly or whatever. And I mean, it was a lot of people helping
Yes.
out, so it didn't really take that long to paint the home. And then at the very end, I think what was the best part is her face, like looking at her house, like once it was done. We all like really enjoyed that moment, and we were like, okay, like let's take a picture with her and let's gather everybody together, even the people that organized the whole thing were also involved in that photo.
Excuse me.
I think we actually got that volunteer invite through NHPO, right?
Yes,
It
an
was,
HPO.
yeah, because Omar invited us.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the head of an organization here in the valley. It's the National Organization of Hispanic.
National Hispanic. It's like, but I can't remember the specific
Google
name.
it.
National Hispanic.
NHPO. So
Yeah.
it's basically it's an organization for nonprofits to get together to go ahead and you know, give back to the community, get together to come up with ways to give back, and also, you know, like help each other out and stuff like that with getting because everybody's like in this organization is a nonprofit. So
No, they're businesses.
yeah.
They're
Oh.
businesses, and they get together and they network with each other. And within this organization, these businesses that still want to give back to the community are invited to, it's basically like an outlet. Like you are an organization, you're a business, whatever type of group or organization that you are, whether you're a business or a nonprofit, or even we have the elections people
Yeah.
like that are running for
Committees.
whatever, that would like to also network and socialize amongst each other and to see what type of businesses are in the valley, get together, and we have meetings once a month. And it allows us to network and socialize, and as well as give back to the community with these events.
Yeah.
Like we had a paintball event, and the proceeds went to the food bank. So the NHPO was our contact, and they were like, hey, everybody in our organization, they have this this event on this day. We're going to help out the food bank. This is what you're going to do. The proceeds will go to them, and then your organization participates. And that's the way it works. So we wanted an outlet that instead of us trying to go figure out what is available or where we can volunteer or what we can do to help out, they basically give it, like they bring it to us, and they're like, hey, this is upcoming, whatever. And then we take what we can attend.
Yeah, so it opened more opportunities for us to be able to give back, because then it's like it's valley wide. It's not just here in McAllen. There's like stuff
In Brownsville.
the
Lower Valley.
the coastal cleanup that was at Boca Chica, right? And so we through there, that's how we were able to go out there and help with the beach cleanup and such.
Oh wow.
That is cool. Now, I know like Shakira herself over here, Shock. I know she's got family, right? You got 2 daughters, right? Is it?
Yes.
2 daughters, yeah. And I know BD Smalls, you still don't have no family yet, but you do have a well, I was about to say, but you do have an amazing little dog there, Harley, right? That's his name, Harley?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm a dog mom.
You're a dog mom, okay. And Miss Killer Queen, what about yourself? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I do have one daughter. She's actually about to be 11 on Tuesday. Crazy.
Oh my
Congratulations.
gosh.
Happy early birthday to her.
I'll be sure to let her know. Yeah, and I also have two dogs, so mom and dog mom. It's a two
Oh,
in one.
mom and dog mom. Oh, Miss Shock, do you have any dogs? Just to throw that out there.
I'm a cat mom.
You're a cat mom. Okay,
Okay,
okay. You
thank
should
God.
be wearing the ears.
Oh, I miss your cat.
Well, what is Miss Killer Queen? What is your daughter's name so we can say happy birthday to her?
Oh, her name's Mina.
Her name is
Mina.
Mina.
Mina, yes.
Oh, well, happy birthday to Mina then
Happy
from all of us here at
birthday.
RGV Rocks.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
cool,
I know
cool.
by the time this post, it's gonna be like already. She's gonna be like 11.
Okay, she can still get it. She can still
She'll
get it.
Fan.
So let me ask y'all something. Since the pandemic has hit, I know it slowed you guys a lot down. You know, like you said, roller derby shut down completely all the way around because of this. It is a physical contact sport, 6 feet rule because of the COVID and stuff. I know it's very hard to do. As of today, now when you guys go to practice and stuff like that, do y'all now still wear masks, or you don't wear masks no more, or there's some yes, some no?
No, we definitely enforce masks still. With the CDC guidelines constantly changing, maybe in the future that will change as well.
It just changed again.
There you go.
We
said
don't
she
need more
did.
masks. We don't need masks.
There you go. So, and I actually was talking to this about the masks to one of our players, and I told her that I would bring it up to the BOD about the masks being optional. Why? Because we also have a liability form and it states there, like, we are not responsible if you get COVID, because you know what you're going into. You know what I mean? You know that we're going to have physical contact. You know that there is a chance that you could get COVID. So the mask thing, if you don't want to wear one, which now she just said that CDC guidelines said that you don't have to wear masks at all anymore. I like to make our girls comfortable also and make that decision for themselves, you know, and then if they don't want to wear that, of course, this isn't set in stone, right? Like I do have to bring it up to the BOD. It has to come and it has to come to a vote, and then we'll go from there. But yeah.
I mean, we practice outdoors, so I feel pretty safe.
I think it's kind of like we just go by CDC guidelines, and as soon as it's updated, we kind of go from there. We do encourage masks, especially like right now, since CDC guidelines just changed. I'm sure everything's kind of flexible with the way things are constantly changing at any point anyway.
It's getting more lenient.
Right.
Little by little, it's going to get back to normal, hopefully, you know, and then we'll be able to go out there again and see you guys compete and everything. I can't wait till you guys get ready to start doing the events again, you know, once roller derby starts coming around. We want to go and possibly maybe even do the show at your first game or whatever, you know, your first event. Preferably, if you let us know with ahead of time, we'll be more than happy to be there. But one question I want to ask you all is, how is Mika doing? I've known her since she was a little girl.
She was telling me last night about that.
I love her. She's my favorite.
She's great. We actually just hung out with her last night. We were skating at 5x5. They had a ladies' night.
Ooh, nice.
So we were there with our flag, and we were all just socializing. We did get a lot of females that were asking us about who we are and what we do. So that was fun, getting to know everybody. And yeah, we were just basically socializing as a team, and we had a pretty good time at 5x5.
Are you guys still selling merchandise and stuff like that? I mean, I love the banner in the background, that RGV Bandidas banner you have there. Yeah, that is an awesome banner. That kind of looks like you, Shock. I don't know. Is it you out there beating up on that poor person?
It is.
Right?
Reno, I think one
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
The person that designed this, Rena Vela, Lorena Vela, she I think she took a picture of Shock when she was shooting the duck, which is that pose, and she just put a bandana like Bandidas, and I really do think that she was inspired by that photo.
I mean, I did give her the concept for the design. Like, I just had to like simple design, like, you know, for the pistol squat thing, but she totally ran with it.
She made it happen.
She
Yeah.
she had all the details. Like, I just had like a silhouette of a girl. Yeah, I gave her the basic idea that was my idea for the logo, and she totally came up with her own. Like, you can see like the gun.
She made it come to
barrel,
life.
yeah. It's very creative, but yeah, she does.
I mean, I'm gonna say it. It made you look really badass, and it looks awesome. Let me tell you, you know, it does. It does.
I mean, she's really wetita, so I don't picture it, but yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah, no, it's like, Sabrina, we're having a like a party and I need 2 awards super quick. And she was like, yeah, I'll have them ready in 30 minutes or whatever. And then I go pick them up and they're these super cool designed, like she goes all out and it's like super easy for her. She's like, yeah, here you go.
Yeah, she has a beautiful mural at Roosevelt's right now.
Yeah.
At Roosevelt's, there's her artwork is there too, like a big mural.
So y'all ever want to go check
So
it
yeah,
out?
she's a very talented artist.
Super.
So she's definitely done a lot of work around here.
Wow, what that's really cool and inspiring to hear that and everything. Miss Scarlett Rose, you got
Yes,
anything you want to say?
going into because I know you guys practice a lot, and you mentioned that it's like skating every single day to the point where you guys can be Olympians if you really think about it. But going into that specifically because it's so rigorous, especially within training, have you guys ever had to like alter your diets or like put into more exercise because of like the amount of work that you put into? I know it's really hard because it's the valley and you see like all these tacos like here and there.
Oh, tell me about
You
it.
see, I have that problem. I eat tacos and I'm just like, I deserve tacos.
Of course. Hey, after a hard game and you guys skating for hours and hours, the metabolism kicks in, and I know the stomach starts growling. De voladita, una chalupa o algo, un burrito, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like when it gets closer to our games, we definitely start to watch what we eat because we don't want to be dying.
Yeah.
I usually watch what I eat because I have to. Like, I've been like that my whole life, so I try. It just ties in well with being an athlete.
Mhm.
So, but I mean, yeah, I like to drink and stuff too. So I'm not like perfect, but yeah, like it's just a lifestyle by now. Definitely a lifestyle.
Do you all go like to the gym and work out too, or just nothing but skating?
I go to a gym.
I have a
You
gym
do.
here. in my
I do stuff at home personally.
Yeah, or yeah.
All
Like
right. Picking up your husband from the floor is not working. Is not called working.
Oh my
out,
God.
okay? All right. Running after the kids. Now that's a workout. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, cleaning your house is a workout.
Yes, it is. Yes, I was about to say that. Clean the house a workout. You know, especially. I mean, it's like it's so amazing how the way you guys work together and everything, and especially like okay, Bitty Smalls, you're the manager now, right? You're the one in charge now, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I know how hard it can be for you to try to make sure you get everybody together and let's go practice and stuff like that, and coming up with events and stuff. How do you see the future so far with the RGV Bandidas? I was gonna say rollerblade Bandidas.
You better get that right.
I did. That's why I said it.
My pet peeve is rollerblading.
Oh.
See the look? You see that? She gave me that look. Do the lip.
Oh my God.
I definitely have a vision for the team. Right now, our goal is to make a big enough team to at least have interleague teams, because it is hard trying to set up a game with other teams. Why? Because all of their protocols are different right now. All of their guidelines are different. Right now we're following our governing body guidelines. So our governing body is different from Austin, is different from El Paso, is different from, you know what I mean? So some of those teams are not ready to play us yet. Some of those teams are not at practice yet. So if they're not ready, I don't want it to be a pause for us. So I want us to recruit. Mainly this year, we're going to have another recruitment event in April in San Benito that targets the lower valley. And I want to make a big enough team to where we can have fun amongst ourselves and play amongst ourselves to at least keep Derby alive here in the RGV. because if we just wait until people are ready and leagues are ready to play us, then I don't see any activity happening in the next few years. You know what I mean? So at least have at least have roller derby here amongst ourselves, like big enough for you guys also to get to be entertained and to see what roller derby is about, and to not lose sight of that, because it took us a long time for people to even realize that roller derby was here. And now it's like we have to hide again. Like we can't do that. So we have to keep going, moving forward.
And also, once the rest of the world is ready and we can move forward, we'll definitely be more than ready for it.
Right, we'll be.
There you go. At least you won't get tired. I'll tell you that. I mean, for sure. You guys are very physical. You guys keep going, everything. It's truly amazing how the way you said that you wanted to, at least have enough group to where you can have two teams in amongst yourselves, because it's always
3, 4,
as many as we can get.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have another recruitment in April, you said, correct?
Yes, at the San Benito skating rink.
Okay. And how is it? Do y'all look like for people that can balance themselves or know how to handle themselves, or as long as you know how to roller skate, you're in, or how's that gonna work?
Just show up. Bring your gear. The only thing is that you do have to provide your own gear, but show up. If you don't know how to skate, we'll teach you. You don't know how to do certain things, we'll teach you.
Nothing is required other than to be above 18 years old.
Yeah.
And to have all of your equipment ready, and then we take care of the rest.
Cool, nice. Now, the last time you guys were at the studio, the last time you guys were at the studio, you all had offered Scarlet Rose an opportunity to join your team.
Oh, wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
The official sense.
What's up, Scarlet?
You already got a name. It's perfect. I mean,
Scarlet
you're like,
Rose, right?
Oh my gosh. You know what? I
Well,
was thinking about working out, so I mean,
Well, we could help you with that. I mean, you just put your skates on, and then we can give you
Yeah.
like a little off skates workout, on skates workout.
I know.
I can just see you out there doing all that
Oh
good
my
stuff.
gosh.
Come on now.
Unfortunately,
You can do-
though,
Like Shakira, Shock. I remember one time you posted where you were at the skate park and you were trying to do where you go up the little hill thing and then you turn around, spin, and come backwards.
I don't think that was me.
that's probably
No,
Panda or small?
Beanie Smalls, right?
Panda or smalls? I don't do that.
No, oh no. It was Smalls. You were doing like a handstand or something.
Oh yeah, then it was probably me or Panda.
Yeah, it was you. It was you. Yeah, you were trying to do a handstand and then come right back down, and then you fell down. You were like, "Owie!"
Probably.
Yeah,
That was probably.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
mess around like that.
I know more, huh?
Yeah.
But you guys look like you guys always have fun and everything. It's amazing how the way you guys stick together and all stuff. If you will, you're a real awesome little gang. In other words, you guys do a lot of things together, and that's what's really amazing about you guys. The RGV Bandidas. I see you guys going further in the future. Really, I do, and I do see that you guys are just going to be moving more and more mountains, if you will. And those other teams that are not ready to play you guys because they're scared. That's why they're all scared.
Oh.
And everything.
You know what though? We've had teams come up to us after games like previously and tell us we've had other teams go to the games to scout our league to see who they are because they've heard stories. So they've heard stories.
The thing is that like for the longest time when we go to travel or we play against other leagues, we only ever take like 9 girls. And a full roster is 14 players. So when you're trying to rotate each girl to go into every play, picture like a football team. Like what if you only have that one set up and you don't have all those other guys lined up? Like if someone gets hurt, you can switch out real quick. Like if we get
Right.
hurt, we don't have the numbers to do that. So we're called like the small but mighty, the small but mighty team, because we can hold our own unless we get ejected.
Like some people that we know, right?
Yeah, just a couple people.
I think what was the game when me, you, Mika,
awesome.
and Leslie got ejected? I think it was,
Awesome.
it was like 5 girls remaining, and they were like, "Sorry," but they held it down. It was Yeah,
That is so cool.
That wasn't us.
Yeah. I think the reps were being a little bit sensitive that day.
Oh,
I can't say anything about that.
going what's it called? I know that we're already like I guess like we're already for time. I was gonna ask, besides the event that you're gonna do for recruitment, is there any way for people to contact you, or even like any social media that you want to put out so people that are interested can reach out to you?
Yeah, we have our Facebook, RGV Bandidas. You can message us there. We have our Instagram, which is the same thing, RGV Bandidas. Messages there as well. You can also email us at rgvbandidas@gmail.com. We have a Twitter, but right now we're trying to bring that up. Like there is really no activity on that yet, but it exists.
The major ones are Facebook, Instagram, and emailing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all don't post anything on TikTok or anything like that?
Oh
Not yet, we're working
We
on
have
it.
one. We're working on
exists.
getting that.
Now that we
Traction.
can finally start doing stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because TikTok exploded during the pandemic, and
We couldn't do anything pretty much
yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's almost every artist that we have here on the show. That's why they're talking about TikTok now, and TikTok seems to be amazing. And I caught myself just checking out a couple of things on TikTok, and by the time I knew it was already 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened here?
Hold up,
It
Rudy.
was
You
only
need
10,
to
I swear it
you need to
was.
chill.
Don't get on TikTok for that reason because I will not get off of it.
I will only go when I know I'm in between something, so I have a specific cutoff point. Because if not, I have found myself down that TikTok rabbit hole,
Yeah.
and it's never ending.
That was me. I'm guilty. It happened to me. Yes, it did. Miss Scarlett Rose, what else
Yes,
you got for these beautiful ladies?
Any shout outs before we leave?
Any shout outs? Let's start off with Shock. Shock, you want to send out a shout out to anybody?
Damn.
On the spot.
I
On the
know.
spot, right?
Shout out to, I guess, anyone listening that is like always thinks about joining and stuff, or just starting to roller skate. Like, I just want you to like go for it and do it, and just start small. Don't compare yourself to someone that's on their chapter 20 when it's your chapter 1 kind of thing. That's all.
Oh, Miss Beatty Smalls.
I'd like to shout out to my husband. I love you, baby.
Because he's sitting in front of you. I know I see him. All right. Anybody else?
You're gonna make them watch it just so you can see the ad.
I'm gonna make me watch this birthday show.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Miss Killer Queen.
No one specifically. But I can-
Nina.
Oh, well, Nina, my daughter, I'll make her
Happy
watch it so she
birthday.
can
Aw.
get her birthday wishes.
There you go. Well, so and otherwise than that, just your Facebook and your Instagram, right? RGV Bandidas.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, B, I want to send out a shout out to you three beautiful ladies. Thank you very much for coming on the show. To all the RGV Bandidas out there. And a big old shout out to your daughter there, Killer Queen, for her birthday once again. Miss Little Meanie. We're gonna call her Little Meanie. That's gonna be her name now, Little Meanie, okay? Yes,
Sure.
ma'am.
Can I have another shout out?
Go for it.
We're still in the shout out phase. You're good. You can do
Shout
it.
out, just keep for everybody that like piggyback what Shock said. If you want to join the team, keep a lookout for our recruitment post for April. Just that.
April.
Yeah, in April, in San Benito for targeting the Lower Valley group of girls that didn't make it out to McAllen, the first recruitment. We will be in the Lower Valley in April.
And you're gonna be putting up posts and stuff like that on your Instagram and on your Facebook, correct?
Promotions.
Promotions and all that good stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Woo, so we'll be sending out shout outs to you girls too, and we'll let them know. Don't forget April. Go over there. You want to get your butts kicked by some beautiful women? Go over there and check it out, right?
Oh my gosh, Rudy, it sounded like you're rapping for a second. It's like,
I know.
That was it, right? I was going in the flow there, I was gonna start putting the radio and stuff.
Start
oh
freestyle.
my gosh. Speaking about social media, thank you so much, RGV Bandidas, for joining us. If you guys want to check us out or learn more about what we do on our show, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Facebook and Instagram is just RGV Rocks, and Twitter is Rocks RGV. Facebook and Instagram, RGV Rocks, and Twitter is Rocks RGV. Thank you so much. I want to send a special shout out to everyone listening to KCYP 97.7 FMLP, the city. Join us in next week for our other show. So thank you so much. Bye.
Ladies, before you leave, ladies, get a hold of us when you get ready to do your first event.